Good morning, students. We were solving a design problem on rectangular water tank. We have uh, taken this rectangular water tank example, which is the dimension of 5 meter by 4 meter, which is having the capacity 56,000 liters. Okay. Uh, And then next, we have calculated the moments by taking the moment coefficients from the code book, and we have calculated the tensile forces. Uh, Also, we have calculated the design constant KMJQ. Also, we have seen they call, the design of vertical moments. Okay. So now we will look into the design of horizontal moments. So the horizontal moments at the corner in a long and short wall produced an unbalanced moment at the joint. This unbalanced moment has to be distributed to get balanced moment using moment distribution method. For long wall, maximum horizontal moment is minus 14.04 kilonewton meters. For short wall, maximum horizontal moment is minus 11.88 kilonewton meter. We have to write those moments like this. For the long wall, we have this 14.04, which is towards the uh, water, and also we have 11.88 for the short wall. So we shall consider only two joints. So for doing the moment distribution method, if we consider only this portion, is sufficient because it is symmetrical in nature. Therefore, we can assume only a symmetrical portion of the uh, water tank. So the moment values are indicated like this. So you will get the end moments. So calculation of FEM. Okay. So if you calculate the FEM, that is fixed end moments, you have FAC is minus 14.04 kilometer meter, and also uh, moment along FAC is also equal to minus 14.04 kilonewton meter. So how to take this the moments and final moment we have to calculate, and we have to distribute it equally. So to do that, as we all know, according to the moment distribution method, we have to calculate the distribution factor. So distribution factor, as you all know, we can calculate it using this table. So I shall consider only joint A and C. So at the joint A and C, I have member AC and member AB. And at joint C, we have member CA and CD. the moment of inertia, we shall assume it as it is of same thickness. So overall thickness of the water tank is symmetrical and also uniform. So thickness of the water tank is uniform, therefore the moment of inertia will be same throughout. So the factor we can take it as 1. Then relative stiffness. So this relative stiffness is I divided by length. So I divided by length we shall take. So for AC length is to 5 meter. For AB the length is 4 meter. So I by 5 AB ಗೆ I by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟಿಫ್ನೆಸ್. ಟೋಟಲ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟಿಫ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ I by 5 plus I by 4 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 9I by 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Similarly, for joint C, so for CA we have I by 5, for CD we have I by 4. Okay, so total relative stiffness we have I by 5 plus I by 4, which is equal to 9I by 20. So we have total relative stiffness. Then to calculate the distribution factor, we have to use this formula. So distribution factor is equal to relative stiffness over total relative stiffness. So relative stiffness for AC I by 5, total relative stiffness 9I by 20. Next, for distribution factor to calculate for AB, we have relative stiffness I by 4 and total relative stiffness 9I by 20, which is 0.56. Similarly, for joint C, for CA, we will get the distribution factor 0.44, and for member CD, we will get the distribution factor 0.56. So we have to calculate the final end moments using moment distribution table. So we shall consider the joint A. So joint A moments we have FAC is equal to minus 14.04 kilonewton meter and FAB is equal to 11.88 kilonewton meter. For equilibrium of joint A, the condition to be satisfied is sigma MA is equal to 0. So sum of all the moments along A should be equal to 0. So along A we have MFAC plus MFAB, which is equal to 0 according to the equilibrium condition. So minus 44.04 plus 11.88 is equal to minus 2.14 kilonewton meter. Now it is not 0. So MFAC ಮತ್ತು MFAB 0 ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು to maintain the equilibrium. But we have minus 2.16 kilonewton meter. So that we have to ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಥರ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ minus 2.16 kilonewton meter, it will become plus 2.16 kilonewton meter. Hence, a total correction of 2.16 kilonewton meter should be applied at A, and this correction is applied in parts. So, how in parts? So correction for AC. So distribution factor for AC is 0.44 and the total correction is 2.16, which is 0.95 kilonewton meter. Next correction for AB, we have distribution factor of AB as 0.56 and multiplied by total correction, which is 2.16. That correction for AB is 1.21 kilonewton meter. Similarly, consider the joint C and apply correction for CA and CD. Then we will get the correction for CA as minus 0.95 kilonewton meter and for CD as minus 1.21 kilonewton meter. So as usual, this is the moment distribution table. First row joints, second row members, and we have distribution factor for each members, and FEM is also is known for each members. Next distribution factor, that is nothing but the correction factors what we have calculated. Apply that correction factor, directly you will be able to obtain the final end moments in kilonewton meter. Even you can follow the classical method balancing factor, carryover factor, balancing carryover factor ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು 0 ಬರೋ ತನಕ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದೆನ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ ಥರನೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್, ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So it is assumed that the walls functions as a continuous slab subjected to water pressure above 4 h by 4 or 1 meter from the bottom and acts as a cantilever. Then the tension in the wall is computed by considering the section at height h1 from the base where h1 is greater of h by 4. So h by 4 if we substitute, h value is 3 divided by 4 I will get 0.75 meter, and similarly h1 if I consider it as 1 meter, so whichever is greater we can take. So h1 is equal to, we shall consider it as 1 meter. Therefore the depth of water, as we all know, h minus h1, so it will be for a height of 2 meter from the top. So this portion will be acting as a cantilever. The bottom 1 meter portion will be acting as a continuous slab. So to calculate the pressure, or we can also call it as a stress value. So P is equal to gamma h. Gamma is nothing but density of water. H, small h we have calculated 2 meter, which is P is equal to 20 kilonewton per meter square. So in the diagram also you can easily understand this concept. Then maximum tensile force in long wall we have 40 kilonewton. Here the P value is different, so P value 20 ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಈ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 30 ಇತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ ಟೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಈಗ ಇದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಟೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ವಾಲ್, ಸೊ PL by 2 you will get 50 kilonewton. So we have to take the maximum of these two values, tensile force. So net bending moment M dash is equal to M minus Tx. So x is the distance of steel from central axis, okay, and that is equal to D, which is effective depth, minus T by 2. So minus T by 2, ಇಲ್ಲಿ diagram ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು, ಇಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ಸತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ವಾಲ್ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್, and this is the center line, this is the center line, okay. Then this is the steel provided. Here we have provided the steel. So distance between the center of the column to this distance to the steel is what we call it as x, okay. We call this as x. So how to calculate this x? We have, this is effective depth T, okay, and this is T by 2. So this is T, that is thickness, divided by 2. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಡಿ effective depth minus T by 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we will get x value, okay. Next we shall move on. X value is 40 mm, and T is equal to, the whichever the value is maximum, we have 50 kilonewton, and then m dash we shall substitute and get the answer as 11.09 kilonewton meter, right? Then so this is the moment value for horizontal uh, reinforcement. So reinforcement at corner we have to calculate. So AST is equal to m dash by sigma st JD plus T by sigma st. We have this standard formula. We have to substitute in this formula. We will get the AST as 1041.5 mm square. Next, for this spacing calculated 100 mm per center to center. Okay. Next, so design of a tank base slab, we have to calculate. The slab is resisted on firm ground, hence normal thickness and reinforcement is provided. The thickness of this slab is assumed to be 200 mm. In the previous problem we had assumed it as 150 mm. Here we are assuming it as 200 mm. So anything more than 150 mm is fine, and minimum steel required is 0.3% of gross sectional area. Then AST minimum is calculated to be 600 mm square. Next, if we assume 8 mm diabars for the reinforcement of the bottom slab, uh, we can take this as we will get the spacing as 160 mm, or we can also provide reinforcement on each faces. So if I divide the AST minimum by 2, I will get 300 mm square. For 300 mm square, I will get spacing as 160 mm per center to center. So hence, we shall provide 8 mm diabars at 160 mm center to center in both direction at top and bottom faces of the base slab. So main reinforcement to distribution reinforcement to bottom face ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ main reinforcement to distribution reinforcement to top face of the base slab ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ ರಿಇನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಎರಡು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 8 mm diabars at 160 mm center to center. So these are the required steel reinforcement we have to consider for the calculation. So this is the type of diagrams which is asked for you to draw. So observe this. I want all of you to write this diagram and submit. Those who do not submit, they will not get the attendance. I will give you around 5 minutes time. Draw this. While drawing, if you get any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Only thing is you have to practice these steps.